Inertia is an object's resistance to acceleration, and mass is the measure of an object's inertia, usually measured in kilograms. This spider has more mass than this leaf in my hand.
Weight is a force gravity exerts on an object. It is usually measured in newtons. A newton is 1/4 of a pound, and this cat is an example of weight because it has 4 newtons of gravity acting on the cat.
Volume is measured in cubic meters, and it is the amount of space an object takes up. And this pumpkin is an example of volume because it takes up a large amount of space.
An object in motion stays in motion, and an object at rest stays at rest unless a force acts upon it.
An object at rest stays at rest unless a force acts upon it. 2 objects in motion will stay in motion until a force stops them.
Alright, so if an elephant was like chasing me down the street, what would I personally do? Would run towards it, like ninja slide under it, and then like grab its tail as it's going by, and then climb up, and then go behind its ears and take it down and pretend it's mine, and like, you know, maneuver it to myself, you know, it'd be mine.
I would lay on the ground.
Why?
I would probably just accept the fact that I was going to get trampled and just sit down and cry. But that's just me.
Well, if an elephant was chasing us, it'd be someplace really cool that we would love to be.
Much
in
better
a
than
safari.
in school, but we would run zigzag.
I would call Superman. Actually, no, I'd call Flash, and I'd get Flash to pick me up and run me really far away from the elephant. But if the elephant called Flash before I called Flash, I would call Superman so he could fly me in the sky.
I would let it come to me, and I would start feeding it peanuts because I'm pretty sure elephants like peanuts. And then I would tell him to start running and I would chase him.
If I was to see an elephant in the street, what I would do is I would take this soccer ball and I would shoot it at the elephant's eye, and it wouldn't be able to see me, and then I'd run around it.
I would get an array of pocket knives so the elephant would step on them and its feet would be all cut up. And then I would get a big spoon and scoop out its eyes to the point where it would bleed out and die.
If an elephant was chasing you, you should run in a zigzag because elephants have a lot of inertia. And because they have a lot of inertia, they're resistant to change in motion. And because running in a zigzag is a lot of change in motion, they wouldn't be able to handle it and they'd end up falling out.